ਤਨ ਤਨ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਗੁਰ ਤਨ ਤਨ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਗੁਰ।
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। Satsang ji, it is a great honor and a great privilege to have this opportunity to share this time together. We are facing a very difficult time in this world. We all understand that. But we also understand that Guru has given us a teaching. Guru has given us an understanding of this time. This Kali Yuga, this darker age where everything is shifting. But if we get caught in our fears and our doubts and become insecure at this time, then we lose that basic understanding which Guru has given to us. That in these times Khalsa shall rise. We shall spread a message of truth and light and peace. There's a reason that this is happening, and we know that Guru has taught us that at this Kali Yuga, at this dark age, at this time of shifting, that everything is going to change. But that Khalsa shall rise through these times. What does that mean, that Khalsa shall rise through these times? It means that we have that spirit and that strength which is embedded within inside of us, which is kept to that great strength through Gurbani, through our daily practice of Nitnem, through Pat, through Simran, through Sangat. So that within ourselves we keep strong and we keep united. Will we go back to a time that there's normal? No. But what we will do is create something new. And Guru has shown us that the pathway to create a new way of life which shall come, maybe perhaps not in my lifetime, but hoping that my children, their children, and future generations, as Guru has given us that gift, that they shall inherit a world of peace and tolerance and acceptance. Guru Nanak Dev Ji, such a Patisha, came and is written in Gurbani, who came to this earth just over 500 years ago to spread a message of truth, of light, and of peace, and of the acceptance of all people, regardless of caste or color or creed or faith or religion preference. He said, Ek Onkar, that there's one God, and that one God is the same God for everyone. And what inspired me, I came to the feet of the Guru. I was 24 years old. I was a young man. And as soon as I matatek, as soon as my forehead touched at the feet of the Guru, I knew that I had found a true teaching. And when I understood the depth of what Guru Nanak Dev Ji brought to this world for all people, was something unique and something special. And I wanted to learn more and to understand more. What are these teachings? And that was over 40 years ago that I came to the feet of the Guru. And to this day, Guru is still giving me that teaching, that understanding, that jot, to realize that we're in this time and we've been prepared for this time to spread a message of truth and light to all people. And it shall happen, it shall be. But we have to understand in this mind of ours that if we lose that understanding and we live in fear and doubt, or we become depressed during these times, that we lose the strength of Sangat. This we have to understand. Every day we read, do we not, and recite, Jinni Naam Diyaya, Gema Sakatagal, Nanakate, Muga Uchare, Geti Shuti Nal. Every day. What is that meaning? Jinni Naam Diyaya. It says those who meditate on God's name, who go into the depth of that meditation within themselves, who have that deeper sense of that understanding, and who share that with others and do that seva. Guru says those become smiling, and many are carried across with them. And that's the truth of it that I believe. We're here to help people understand how to live in these times, to live in truth. And Guru Nanak Dev Ji gave the simple 3 principles of how to live this life. He said, Kirit karo. He said, work honestly. Never forget the name of God. Share in this society. Vancha, give to others. Share with others. And Nam Simran, meditate on God's name. 3 very simple understandings of how to live. Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj gave us the form. He gave the Rahat. He gave us this form that we have today, so that we would be prepared for these times and be balanced. But the key is to relax. We have to be relaxed physically. We need to be relaxed mentally. And we need to feel the strength of that spiritual connection to God and Guru. That is our life force. And Guru has given us those tools, has given us all the teachings to understand how to stay calm, how to stay relaxed, and how to be balanced in these times. I start my morning every day at 4 a.m. Guru says, Guru Nanak gave us that way of life. He said to us in Bhai Sahib, Amrit Vela, Sacha now, Vadiyai Vichar, Karmi Ave Kapra, Nadri Moka Duar. He said, when we rise in those ambrosial hours, when we relax ourselves physically, when we recite the Simran, Vaheguru, 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 to give us that mental strength, and read our Bani, which gives us the spiritual strength, that is a true warrior. And today we have to be warriors in a different way. At the time of Guru Gobind Singh Ji, Khalsa warriors had to fight and were in battle on the battlefield. But today our battlefield is different. But still we have to be those warriors. Still we have to be those who have the strength and the courage that we can help to guide others, that we can have that strength within ourselves to serve others. And we're seeing through these times how our Sangha is coming together all over the world to be known, to be shown. But we see also that there's been tragedy and that our Sanghas have also been attacked. But that is part of the growth of understanding of who we are and how to live in this life and to have the strength. Because many lives will be lost in these times. We're seeing what's happening throughout the world. But how long did we think that we could go on to destroy this planet until Mother Earth had to say, take a break? Because we were going at such a pace that something had to slow us down. And it's unfortunate what happens. But still that's slowing down. And it's made each of us go inside of ourselves. Go inside of ourselves to understand even more deeply, but not to be afraid. Nirbo nirver, we say, have no fear. And we have to have that faith. Somebody asked me that day, they said, well, what is the call that we have to face in these times? What is that call? I said, simple. That call is a call. A call, undying, deathless. Because Guru has done what for us? Has set our consciousness. Consciousness means has set that deeper understanding within our psyche, within this mental frequencies of ours, that's vibrated through Gurbani, that gives us that spirit that can never be defeated. And that rising spirit we call Chardikala. That spirit that is unending, that spirit that is always rising, that spirit that is strong. Because ultimately we are always our spiritual warriors. Guru Hargobind Sahib gave us that understanding of midi pidi, soldier and saint. And how do we define that soldier saint? We say that a soldier fears nobody. Is that true? We say a soldier fears no one, and a saint no one fears. That is that double-edged sword. That is that ganda. That is that double-edged sword of understanding. That we have no fear to fight for truth and righteousness for all people. But we are also so approachable and so much understanding of the light of God in our hearts that no one is afraid to come to us. And for many years, you can see in my lectures, for many, many years, I've said that there will come a time when our gurdwaras shall be filled with so many people from different faiths, different walks of life, different nationalities, who will come to our gurdwaras and say this is the only place we can find peace. And it's true, is happening. Because Guru's vibration expands beyond walls. It expands into the entire universe. But this demands our trust, our patience, and our devotion. That's all. Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj taught one thing. He said, become only a disciple to your discipline. And he gave us that discipline. Panchgakar, Bani, Seva, Simran. To keep us strong and to keep us united in these times. Khalsa shall be 960 million strong. It is said, it is written. How that takes form and how that takes shape, we don't know yet. But Khalsa is that spirit of that light, of that consciousness, of this deeper understanding that never gives up, never gives in, is always approachable, has courage, but has trust and faith and kindness and compassion to all people. That is my understanding of Khalsa. I became Khalsa for that reason. I became Khalsa for that understanding that I can never be defeated. When I came to the feet of the Guru as a young man of 24, I wasn't looking that I should change a religion. I was looking for a way of life. And when I understood that Guru Nanak Dev Ji created a way of living for us, not a new religion, not a blind following. Because before Guru Nanak Dev Ji, many said that God lives outside of you. And someone has to take you to that God. Guru Nanak Dev Ji said, nay, he said, that's not true. He said, God lives in the heart of each of us, and the soul, that Atma, within each of us. And anyone can experience that God. So Satsangaji, today I'm just talking simply about having that courage and that strength that we shall never be defeated. And that we have to live. This is a time now where we can't just talk, but we have to live this way of life. We have to inspire others to be devoted and to bring together all people, regardless of their color, their caste, or their creed, or their faith, or their religion, or their belief, to help unite this world. War will not bring peace to this planet. It can't. It creates only further division. And yes, those are those who are in power today in this world who want to create that division. But that way of governing is not working anymore. It's an old system that is not changing as the times are changing. And this whole virus situation that we face is just that shift of the time. We read in Gurbani, tells us every day as we read in Gurbani, all our pains, our sufferings and all our pleasures and happiness shall be given. Duk and Suk. And that this world that we travel, and Guru says, I'll carry you through this ocean, Suk Sagar, this beautiful ocean of peace. When you trust, when you have faith at the feet of the Guru. When Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru never leaves your breath, 24/7. And that gives us that strength and that energy. But if we're not relaxed, if we're tense, if we're uptight, if we're not happy within ourselves, if we're not practicing what Guru has given to us, then we will fall apart. We will fall into fear. Our children will feel that fear. And we have to give the children, all our children, a deeper understanding of what is going on today because they're not hearing it. And what is going on today is that God is giving that break. God is shifting things. And Guru's teachings are here today as exact need to be. And all that is happening has been predicted, that in this Kali Yuga, in this darker age, the shift is going to happen. But Guru has given us that technology to be ahead of that shift. That's all. Has given us the science, the technology to be ahead of that shift. And as we continue on with my weekly program, we'll talk more about the power of Gurbani and specific shabads that will help us to keep from the fear. Jap Sahib, every day recited, takes away that fear. Gives us the mental frequency and vibration to withstand any pressure. Japji Sahib is that call to our Atma, to our soul. And Nam Simran, that is the pathway to the strength of the mind. But also physical body needs to be relaxed. We have to build a strong immune system, nervous system, breathing system, digestive system. And in these times especially, eat light food, digestible food. That's why we eat a sattvic, a very simple diet. Because the rule of diet is do not eat anything which does not digest within 24 hours. And that includes meat, fish, and eggs. So we have a sattvic, a very simple diet that's easy to digest. Because as our digestive system is working strong, our immune system, our glandular system, then we can fight through anything. So the shift today, we have to become, if you're not already, we have to become very conscious, very aware, and very tuned in individually within ourselves and this body of ours. And we have to be tuned into the times that are changing and help people. Guru has given us a simple way to live. And those who practice that way of life in their true heart shall be carried through this ocean, shall be taken across. Guru guarantees that. There's no question about it. Guru's words are truth. And Guru Nanak Dev Ji has come and is still with us today. And each of our gurus have given us an advancement of this science and technology, which has culminated within Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, which is the living word of God to guide us into our tomorrow. This is the trust of the Sangat. And this is how Khalsa shall move through these times. And Satsangat Ji, if I can do it, I wasn't born to it. But I learned and I understood and I studied and I still continue to study. And every day I keep a strong practice, rise in the Amrit Vela, do our Bani every single day, do Nitnem. Keep focused, keep alert, keep clear within yourself, and exercise every single day. This physical body needs exercise. If we don't exercise in whatever system of exercise you decide you want to do, there's many systems. There's many different types of exercising. stretching, many kinds, but do it. Physical exercise is number one. Mental, through Gurbani, has to be done. So that we never are disconnected from the light of the Guru. That's the Jyot. That we're never separated. So no matter what we face, no matter how the hard time is, no matter how many are lost, we do not lose that faith in God, and we do not lose that faith in Guru. That is our history, that when others have fallen, we have stood up. And we shall continue to stand, to be tested, and through these times, to stand through these times, to make a difference to all humanity. And I have seen that within my own life, that wherever we go and we travel the world, and we visit many Sangat, we visit many Gurdwaras, we visit many, many people of many different faiths. And they say to us, there's something special within you. They say there's some difference. And I say, well, it's true and is not true. And one time they came, they said, there's some difference within you. I said, that's true and that's not. And they asked me this, well, what do you mean that's true, that's not true? I said, first thing is there is no difference between us. We are the same people. You have a heart, I have a heart. You have eyes, I have eyes. You breathe, I breathe. The only difference is that I have a disciplined practice every single day that keeps me alert, keeps me aware, keeps me relaxed, keeps me balanced, and gives me that intuitive understanding of how this world is shifting and changing. I said, that's the only difference. Other than that, we're the same people. And that is the difference that we can make. And they said to me that day, they said, would you teach us how to have that balance? And I taught them that day simply, Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. And they asked me, what is that meaning of Vaheguru? They were some English people. They said, what is that meaning of Vaheguru? I said, Wah. Wah is that wonder. Wah is that every heartbeat is God's name. That's how Guru Nanak Dev Ji taught. That every heartbeat is God's name to me. That's Wah. Wah, that wonder. And Guru is that which transforms. That every breath of my life is ecstasy. We say that Vaheguru, 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 Guru Mantra. The mantra of peace, ecstasy, and bliss. So Satsangati, if we just sit and together, and if you can't be, you're isolated at this time, then sit and vibrate. There's so much available. And sit in that stillness. Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. And in that simplicity of that sound vibration, you'll find your way through. And that is how simple the practice is. But our call today is that a call is to be deathless, undying. And that call is that we have to do it and live it and vibrate it. And no disease, Guru says, no disease can even touch to us. And no unhappiness shall ever come into us. That's why we say every emotion. We're very emotional. But what does Guru teach? Guru teaches take every emotion and turn it to devotion. That's all. Devotion means what? Devotion means a divine ocean. Guru teaches us that that ocean is huge, and that ocean of consciousness, of vibration within us, is that consciousness, is huge. And by vibrating Simran, doing our nitnem, being with Sangat. And in these times, keeping that practice so disciplined that when we emerge from this state, we emerge from this isolation, we find new pathways to bring people to the feet of God. We spread the message of Guru Nanak Dev Ji throughout the world. We share a simple message of peace, of truth, and the oneness of all humanity. That's simple. And our root, which in our next program I'll explain in detail, our root is Mool Mantra. Ek Onkar Satnam Karta Purakh Nirbhau Nirvair Akal Murut Ajuni Saibam Gur Prasad Japa Ad Sach Jugad Sach Hebbi Sach Nanak Hosi Be Sach. Mool Mantra is the root of our understanding, of our discipline, of our role in this life, and how to live that understanding of how this entire universe, and universe upon universe, as Guru Nanak Dev Ji has taught us, was created, and how we live in this creation that God has created. So Satsangat Ji, during these times of what we have to face as Sangat throughout the world, is a time of that understanding that we have a science, that we have a way, we have a teaching, and we have to stand with each other in unity. If we are not united together as Sangat, and our young people and our young adults want that unity, they want a union, a unity, and a merge of Sangat at the feet of Guru. That is very true, and that is the truth. Satsangat Ji, I'm very privileged to have this opportunity to spend with you. And in our next program, I'll go much more deep and more fully into Gurbani, continue to talk about the times that we're facing and whatever new developments come in, as is changing every single day. But let our ardas be that prayer for this entire world, that peace shall prevail, that we shall have that healing, and that Nam, Simran, shall vibrate in the hearts of all humanity. Is not just a simple thing, is something that is very great. That whenever one person is meditating Vaheguru, 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 is chanting Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru Simran, it affects a huge radius beyond what we know. And we never know who can be affected and be changed if they hear even one time, no matter who that is, Satnam Vaheguru. Satsangat Ji, I look forward to being with you on our next program. May Guru give you that strength. May that Jyot light be in your heart. And may we understand that we can face these times with courage, with faith, and with trust in our Guru. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Tan tan Ramdas Guru, tan tan Ramdas Guru, jin siriya tin sab